Looks like Zendaya is finally ready to marry Tom Holland and even have kids with him. That is, if she isn't already pregnant.
Zendaya, pregnant. And 6 months pregnant as well. 6 months. So she's been hiding the whole thing. It's crazy.
Is it possible that Zendaya is actually pregnant? People have also been posting comments like, why do I feel like Zendaya is pregnant? I haven't heard from her and Tom Holland since Tom said he was going to lay low and focus on starting a family. And we already know what Zendaya thinks about how Tom Holland handles kids, right?
Anyone who's ever seen him, deal with kids, especially when he's in the whole get up, the suit, it's really special to watch.
For sure, the relationship between Tom and Zendaya has definitely come a long way. And it became even stronger because of what they both described as
same time, especially with our relationship as, friends and then lovers,
But does that really mean that Tom and Zendaya are taking things to the next level? Previously, a source revealed to Hollywood Life that just like any other serious couple, Tom and Zendaya talked about what their future holds, including getting married and having kids together. According to the source, they both want the same things when it comes to a family, but Tom knew that Zendaya wasn't ready for that at the time, and that she was extremely focused on her career. The source also said that while Zendaya wasn't quite ready to have children, she wasn't giving up on the notion of getting married, as she was madly in love with Tom. During another interview, Zendaya was also asked if she wanted a baby before or after 30, and that's when she said,
"Oh Lord, that's a big question. I'm not even thinking about that, to be honest. I haven't put much thought into that one."
Well, it looks like Zendaya is finally ready to take the next step because a source told Us Magazine that Zendaya and Tom are getting closer all the time and seem serious and permanent, saying they're both in settling down mode and are absolutely planning for a real future together. Obviously, Tom doesn't mind settling down with Zendaya, and he's made that very clear in the past.
She's one of the most incredible people I've ever met, and I love her to bits.
Well, not everyone quite likes the idea of Tom and Zendaya settling down, and followers even posted comments like, "What? He's barely done much acting, and he's far too young to start a family. I know this boy is letting the game go to his head and copying older celebrities, but this is too much." And it's not just fans who think it may not be the best idea to take things to the next level. When they started filming Spider-Man, producer Amy Pascal specifically warned them at the time not to get into a relationship. She said in an interview with New York Times, "I took Tom and Zendaya aside separately when we first cast them and gave them a lecture. Don't go there. Just don't. Try not to. I gave the same advice to Andrew and Emma. It can just complicate things, However, despite her cautioning, she revealed that the stars all came to the same conclusion, adding, "They all ignored me." When it comes to Tom and Zendaya, they're clearly doing more than just ignoring. In December 2021, Tom made it very clear that he was finally ready to be a dad when he told People, "I've spent the last 6 years being so focused on my career. I want to take a break and focus on starting a family and figuring out what I want to do outside of this world." Tom then went on to express his love for children and the impact his own dad made on his decision as his role model, adding that if he wasn't an actor, he would have loved to be a teacher. He said, "I love kids. I can't wait to be a dad. I can wait, and I will, but I can't wait. If I'm at a wedding or a party, I'm always at the kids' table hanging out. My dad's been such a great role model for me. I think I've got that from him. So I think I'd be a primary school teacher or something like that." In fact, Tom expressed that he was even ready to stop being Spider-Man, adding, "I don't want to say goodbye to Spider-Man, but I feel like we might be ready to say goodbye to Spider-Man. I don't want to be responsible for holding back the next young person that comes in who deserves it just as much." Tom again talked about taking the next step in his life in an interview with Total Film, and he said that he felt very happy and in love, explaining that he prefers to keep his private life out of the spotlight. Then he hinted that he was considering a future outside of Hollywood and starting a family, saying, "I might go and be a carpenter for 2 years and take a big break and come back. Or I might not come back. I might go away and get married and have kids and just disappear for the rest of my life." Other than the news about possible babies, there were even rumors that Tom and Zendaya bought a house in January 2022, and the property is located just 4 miles from where Tom grew up. And while describing what the house meant to Zendaya and Tom, a source told Mirror they're over the moon about the property and getting their first home together. They are very much in love and wanted their first home to be in London, where Tom grew up. Everyone is thrilled for them. As for Zendaya, as much as she previously avoided talking about the relationship, she did start being more open about how she really feels about Tom.
I appreciate that, he really loves being Spider-Man, and he really and he really cares. It's a lot of pressure, because you take on the role of a superhero wherever you go now, to to the little kid who walks by, you know, you are Spider-Man to them. I think he handles that so well, and he is a perfectionist.
And she already revealed that she loves how Tom handles kids. So we guess that Tom Daya is here to stay. And while some people don't think they should be taking the next step yet, there are people who also wrote in support of the relationship. Like this one who said, "This is really sweet. So happy for them. This makes complete sense in my opinion. They have both already achieved A-list stardom and success. And they're in love. Why wouldn't they focus on marriage and family? That's beautiful. And the industry will be ready and waiting when they return." As it seems, the lovebirds are determined to take their relationship to the next level. And they've just been the cutest.
One of the best things about playing Spider-Man is getting to work with Zendaya.
One of the best things about playing MJ is getting to work with Tom Holland.
Yes. It's your hero in real life, Tom. Zendaya.
Tom Holland.
Honestly, we're just looking forward to some adorable babies. And as we wait for that, check out more Hollywood